Hey guys, we're back. This time we're taking a look at some more Gasland stuff, and I think this is going to be the final video in our little series here. But this time we're going to take a look at a couple of the teams that I'm building for my games. If any of you know me, I'm a huge Camaro fan, so the first one here in the front is all Camaros, a couple different years. But they're the first cars I really customized out, and I'll get to the one in the middle there in a second, but first we have our 2016 Camaro, all armor plated out. Some guns on the sides, a little extra power pack there on the back, the armor plating over the windows. I think it came out okay. These are just base coated. I have no idea when I'm ever going to paint them because I hate painting, as I'm sure I've mentioned on the channel before. Next we have our 66 Camaro. This one's got a little bit of armor plating on it, like the minigun there with the ammo feed going into the hood. These screens, this is my first attempt at screens, so they didn't come out too great, but turned out alright. And then this last one is the 67 Camaro, which was actually from the Fast and the Furious pack. You can see I did the screens for the windows again. Guns there. It has basically an off-road pack on it. It's got this ram bar on the front. It has these oversized tires, which I added little like spikes to. And I have short one spike, so I have just a lug nut on that one. But the problem with this one is it had real rubber tires, I guess. And I sprayed these probably a week ago. And they've been sitting here, but you can see on my fingers there, the rubber, the black is coming off the rubber on the tires, and they're still very sticky and tacky, which is why it's sitting on the plastic there, because I don't want to leave marks on my table. But yeah, they're just, the black is still coming off them, so I'm going to have to do something. And I didn't glue the wheels yet either, so they still spin. But yeah, it's making a mess, so definitely going to have to do something with that car before I am finished with it. But that's my Camaro squad. I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. And someday I might get around to painting them. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of painting, but I do want them to look nicer. And then I have my little set of these little guys here. And they're some kind of Hot Wheel car. 2 Jet Z, I think it is. But they are kind of cool. I got these little rockets on these ones, but I just noticed they're really awfully aimed, so that was my bad. This one has a like a radar sensor on the top there, and these 2 long barrel guns mounted forward. And this one has some Imperial Guard last guns from the old days. I think part of a last pistol, but I like these. I'm going to make them up to like little fast buggies. And then the pride and joy of this, which I'm still working on. So the one problem I had with making a war rig in Gaslands was that the tractor trailer's scale to the cars is not very good. And as cool as these trucks look, this one has a bent smokestack, but as cool as they look, they just don't fit in properly. So I tried to get something a little more to scale, and at the same time went a little overboard, because I managed to find this monstrosity. Ooh, and this has the same thing with the tacky rubber wheels. So we're going to set that on something. This truck, I think, came out pretty good. It's a little bit too big when compared to the cars, but at the same time it serves the purpose for being boss sized. The downside is the trailer is actually quite a bit oversized, and this actually opens up and you can put multiple cars in there. But again, needs to be painted, but it has the armor plating down the sides, some miniguns in the back, the big cannon on top. This actually mounts, if I can do this on camera, on there like so. And well, the camera's way off centered, but it gives you a sense of scale. It's a little bit too big. I wish it was cut off maybe here. You don't need that last little bit, but it gets the point across. After finding that, I did run across this one, which I don't like the flat-nosed trailer as much, but it's a more, I think, to-scale tractor trailer, so I might do something with that in the future. For now, this one's kind of neat. I might actually make up a scenario where the back opens up and these little guys pop out of it, because all three of them will fit inside. So that might be an interesting little campaign type game. But that's kind of what I've been working on. I also had the start of a Batmobile team with 3 different variants of the Batmobile. I've got this in a white too, I think, which I might use and keep the camo for something else. But and then the old cartoon Batmobile from the 90s cartoon. So that'd be an entertaining team. I also have the start of a police team in case I want to go that route, because there's special rules for a police team, though I don't like the wheels on this thing. I don't know if it's actually a official Matchbox Hot Wheels. I don't think it is. It's just some cheap no-name brand from the dollar store. And then we got an SUV to go with those. So the police team, I just looked into. I haven't done anything with. Same with the Batmobile team. I just kind of started building them just for fun. But the Camaro team's my main guys right now. Still teaching the game to new people, so we haven't gotten into a lot of the advanced rules, sponsorships, and things like that. So I have an idea of where I want to go with them, but I just haven't put that into play yet. Same goes with the tractor trailer. I've never actually added up the points or seen if it's functional, but I think it'll be fun for a cool scenario game. The smaller tractor trailer is probably more the right size for a war rig, and I'll probably do more with it. This one I just kind of bolted stuff to the side. I've seen some really cool things where people added like walks on top. Ideally, I would like to get like a fuel tanker type truck and turn it into a giant flamethrower. I think that would be fun too. But anyway, that's a look at the stuff I've been messing with for Gaslands. It's pretty early on still, but I will try at some point to get these painted up. I'm pretty proud of the way the Camaro team came out. I think they're rather fitting for my love of Camaros and just as a team as a whole. The newer model Camaro with the armor plating over the windshield. I kind of borrowed that from GTA. They have a muscle car with all boarded up windshields like that. I thought it looked pretty cool. Not bad for my first tries, I think. And then the off-road one here. I do love this car. I might get a couple more of these. Unfortunately, they cost more because of the licensing, but I love the idea of an off-road Camaro. So yeah, I'm definitely getting into this a little bit more, and I'm enjoying myself. The next big thing is to use the 3D printer to start printing up some better terrain. And if and when I get around to that, I will make a video for those as well. First thing on the list is going to be a set of gates for Death Race. So we'll see where that goes. Anyway, this is going to wrap it up for our pretty much week-long look at Gaslands and a bunch of little add-ons. This is going to be the last video in this series. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.